Toastmaster on high turn.
May I have a show of hands if there is anyone who has never faced a problem, a difficulty, or an obstacle in life? Let me make it easier. Put up your hand if you know there is someone who has never faced a problem, a difficulty, or an obstacle. I just proved to you that Toastmasters are honest people, except Ernest.
My nephew, 1 year old only.
Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and all you wonderfully honest audience, obstacles are part of our life. No one can avoid them. If there is anyone who said that he has never faced an obstacle in life, he is probably lying. So the real question is, what do we do when we face an obstacle? I know that everybody would fight at first, but if there is no success, many will give in, or many will give up. Only a few, a special few, will keep on fighting. At the end of my speech, everyone will be 7 minutes older. But I hope to make full use of these 7 minutes, inspire you to fight on when you're faced with an obstacle in life. Ladies and gentlemen, success is always a result of persistence. You have to put in the effort, and you have to be persistent. I even tested this theory at a casino. I went to a casino, not the ones here, but the one in Gentle. I sat in front of the machine, and I was hoping to win the jackpot. People around me were winning a bit here and there, but I was not. Did I give up? No. Did I win? No. Then I realized I need to put in some coins first. Let me now tell you a true story. In January 1920, 19 years old, Walt Disney started his company. He needed money, so he needed a loan. He visited a few banks, but they turned him down. So he picked himself up and visited a few dozen banks, but they turned him down too. So what did he do? He visited even more banks. But the result is the same. Any idea how many banks he visited?
1,000.
Not as much. In total, he visited 405 banks without any success. How many of us would have given up, considered defeat, and drowned ourselves in sorrow? But Disney did not. That is why he was persistent. It was only at 406 banks that he got his loan. And as you know, the rest is history. A couple of weeks ago, another history was made on grass. I'm not talking about England crashing out of the World Cup. That was not even a history. That is the same old story. What I'm talking about is John Isner, an American, and Nicholas Mahot, a French, making history on the grass of Wimbledon. They wrote their name in the history by battling in a spectacular tennis epic that lasted 11 hours, spent over 3 days. They taped their fingers. They fought for every ball. And they did not give up. Neither gave up not give in, but they give everything they have. Why did they do it? You might ask. It was not the final, but only a first round. They did not play on the center court, but it was on the court number 18. No country, not a teammate depended on them. When final fifth set finished, the score was 70-68. It resembled more of a basketball score than a tennis match. Eventually, it's not prevailed, but they both became champions. They wrote the record, they wrote the history, not because of their brilliant skill, not because they beat the best, and certainly not because they were the best. They wrote the record because they were persistent. They had no boxing trainer to wipe their sweat. They had no coach to give them advice at halftime. And they had nothing to play for actually. But ladies and gentlemen, because of their persistence, they prevailed. At the end of the match, when they were interviewed, they said, we were telling ourselves, just one more try, one more point. The message I want you to take away tonight is this. When you're facing a problem, which seems like impenetrable barrier, inexplainable problem, or immeasurable difficulty, be persistent. Tell yourself, one more time, one more try. Be persistent. Thank you.